Hello! Don't just stand there looking gorgeous. With terrible impersonations aside, welcome back to my 31 Days of Halloween series. For today's look, I thought we should do something a little more pretty, and so I turned myself into Mad Moxxi. Product details and all that fun stuff will be in the video description below. Shall we get started? Starting this tutorial off, already looking insane. I know what you're thinking, but I'm not naked. Off camera, I already moisturized and primed my face before taking a super light foundation and adding a little bit of a white adjuster as well, because Moxxi has a very pale face. To blend that foundation in even more, I use a stippling motion with my foundation brush. Going off of photos of Moxxi, she has a darker neck compared to her face, so I buffed out a darker foundation in the areas that would be showing. To brighten up the eyes, I'm adding some concealer and blending that out with a finger. Be sure to give your face a good powdering so there's no creasing. I'm then taking a lot of pink blush and buffing that out on the apples of my cheeks. The next step is to prime my eyes and dust on a white shadow so there's no creasing. For the eyebrows, Moxxi has super high arches. I, however, do not, so instead I'm giving a lot of height to my eyebrow and drawing that on, and filling them in quite a bit with a dark eyebrow color. Since she is a cartoon character, we can definitely go over the top with all the definition of her features, so I'm taking some concealer and, as they say, carving out my brow. For the eyeshadow, I'm taking two reds that are a little bit more on the pink side, and blending that out in my crease. To diffuse that a little bit, I'm taking a light peach color and also adding that above my crease. Then I'm taking two different purples, adding that to my outer corner and a little bit in the crease, before taking a black shadow and messily applying that on top. To brighten up the center of the lid, I'm taking a shimmery purple as well as a white eyeshadow and dusting that on top. I also decided to add the shadows on the bottom, but make sure you add the majority of the black shadow on the outer corner. Toss on some black mascara before we head to the lips. I wanted her lips to be pretty dark, so I lined my lips with a dark plum lip liner. To make lipstick application easier, I'm mapping out her lip shape. She has a pretty wide cupid's bow and a very full lower lip. Here's the general shape of her lips. I'm then taking a liquid red lipstick and slapping that on top. I'm applying a little bit of white body paint to the center of my lip, but you can pretty much use anything else like cream makeup or even eyeshadow to create that ombre. Apparently I didn't film the rest of my lips, but all I did was add some outlines and a white highlight. For the choker, it's super simple. All you need to do is take some black body paint and run a thick strip of that along your neck. To make her striped collar, you're going to want to start with the white body paint first. It's easier to paint black on white than white on black. So I'm making 3 white stripes down my chest, going from small to big so it looks like it's splaying out. And then I'm taking some black mixed with a little bit of gray body paint and filling in the gaps. I have such a great concentration mouth. Next, to create a very simple shadow on the inner portion of the collar, taking a little bit of gray body paint and painting that on the white stripes, while taking a black body paint and painting on the dark gray. I also created the outline of my faux bra with gray body paint. Now it's time to get redified. And we are back! To lessen the chances of transferring, I added some powder on the stripes first, and then the rest of the red. Now we're gonna get a little scandalous and get up close and personal. I'm adding some gold detailing on the top of my shirt. I'm then taking some dark gray and black eyeshadow and defining under the collar and over the girls, and also adding some more scallop detail. Taking some black body paint, I'm outlining the bustier area. That's what we're going to call it. To create the pinstripes on her red outfit, I'm taking a mixture of black and red eyeshadow and just dragging that down. Next, I'm adding some shadow to her color, as well as adding a few finer details. As for the pop art kind of features, they're pretty simple. You're just going to want to add some black detailing to anywhere that has some shadow. I decided to add a quick highlight to the choker before taking a light blue body paint and creating the swirls on her collar. Now back up to the eyes. I'm just lining them with a black gel liner before adding the faux mascara streaks down the left side of her face. To finish off this look, I'm adding just a few more pop art markings. And that's it, sugar. You're done. See you guys tomorrow.